Ooh. Oh, yeah, that blocks the eye. Ooh. Woo. It's a little chilly. Of course, the heat is out in my house, so I have to use the space heaters. My bad. I just gotta plug my phone in. Phone plugged in. It's fucking freezing. If you will give me five, give me that much I desire. Oh, I have Metallica in my head now. It's gonna be an awesome fucking reading. You have no idea what's happening right now. Like, no idea. Like, history is being made right now. It's in the making. Yeah. Witches get stitches too, you know what I mean? So the way that I see this, sorry, something I feel like there was this ongoing cycle, which I just called, pardon me, a time continuum. Something that is just going and going and going and going and going. And one thing I did notice, honestly, it took me writing it and saying it, like actually writing it down, to suddenly read it and go, oh my God, my father has kept me in this time continuum for 39 years where I'm a child. I'm just always a child. It doesn't matter. What up, everybody? Okay, I'm just a child. Always going to be a child. And that is, that has to stop. I'm not a child. What I've been through and what I've suffered in my life, children don't go through. So how can I be a child if I've gone through what I've gone through? So they just simply can't do it anymore. They can't keep manipulating people to believe that you're something that you're not. It's like you're outproving what somebody is trying to do to you. Okay, so fucking history is being made right now. And look at it. It's a fucking high priestess. It always has to do with somebody who thinks they know what they're talking about, because, oh, I just flipped her in reverse. Fucking, I didn't even know I did that. So that's obviously where she wants to be. The fuck? Okay, so she came up with the Three of Pentacles. So she's been working with a team. Like, see how they've got this, like, lady in this thing back here, okay? Think of you in that thing, okay? Like, for whatever reason they're doing it, that's not the reason, that's not, like, you know, see beyond, you got to look sometimes in between the lines, okay? So this high priestess is a part of these three people that, I mean, held you captive. Time continuum. That's what it is. Like, when you when you look at that, what does that remind you of? You ever see that movie way back in the day with Mel Gibson? Forever Young. Oh, fuck. You remember that movie? Oh my God. Forever young. I wanna be. Maybe this person wants to be forever young. But the thing that's so funny about it is that it seems like they're trapping you forever young. They're keeping you forever young. This is what it is. Okay, so you've got parents like I do, or you have people out there that are keeping you locked and frozen in time. Like, I can't describe that being more frozen in time. Like, doesn't that look like frozen in time? I can't, like, what the fuck? Spirit's like, look at what you just said and the card. And I'm like, damn, that's exactly what I just said. That is exactly what just came out. So, oh, look at the whole fucking world just starts to fall right down as soon as I go to reach for something I need. Whoops. I think I just also lowered the camera and I fucked my sign up. Look at this. I tell you. See how much they just don't want me telling the truth? I swear. This shit happened to Chiron when he went live the other day, and it's just like, when they don't want you talking about something, they'll just continually try to throw you off. Like, as if that's going to shut you up. Like, really? What are you? Grade 4? I remember my first period. Okay, so. Just to get lip chap, the whole fucking shit falls right down. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. So, Forever Young. This High Priestess in reverse. See that little ball of fire she seems to be playing with there in the middle of her hand? That's why I mean, this High Priestess, and it doesn't have to be a she, okay? Like, because men have feminine energy inside of them. She knows how to manipulate energy, okay? Like, fold energy, do something with energy. She knows. So it could be like a mother figure or something, or your father is like very eccentric, very feminine-like. And they have trapped you in this time continuum where you are, like, literally, look at it says trapped, but who is the monster? Because he's trapped, and all these people are trying to kill him, but he's also Frankenstein. If he gets down there, he's gonna fucking whip a can of whoop ass on all these people and kill them. But is he the threat, or are they in threat? Okay, that's the thing. Right now my nose is getting all itchy because it's like, when what she's sitting under is the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, the 8 of Pentacles is like the apprentice, almost like the crafty craftsman, okay, that's working on his pentacles and carving every single one of them and putting the work in. That's what she seems to be doing with quite a lot of people. So these people, I mean, I don't think you're the only one that they've done this to. I think this is kind of a vicious cycle, okay, of what they do to, you know, children. Like, if you decided that you didn't want to have children, okay, they're going to keep you as a child in their mind because they don't feel like you're grown enough to even have your own kids, right? The way that I really feel like the way that parents abuse their children is a lot more than what somebody on the outside of a family would do, because like on the inside of a family, it like that institution, because it becomes its own institution, is like life-threatening to people. Like, if they don't get away from their families, they die, because their families are so backwards and so narcissistic and so just manipulating everybody, right? That if you don't get away from it, you're gonna die, right? It's like that kind of energy. Like, that's what this person likes to do. Like, I mean, I don't think this person has a lot of people around them, because I feel like when they do get around them, they might act like they're older than them, or they're more spiritual than them, or they're more smarter than everybody. So people really don't like to be around this High Priestess, because she is so like, I know everything. Like, no, you fucking don't. Like, I can guarantee you that whatever she's hearing, she's not hearing the right information. What she's manipulating, she's not manipulating the right she's not manipulating the right energy. It seems, what I want to say is, she's manipulating information. Okay, so she's, to these other people she's working with, to do this to you, she's working with people and she's manipulating the wrong energy. Like, she for one has nothing to fucking do with you, but it's working with these other two people, right? They think you're a monster, But really, so then they're attacking you because they're saying that you're going to attack them, because this high priestess is saying you're going to attack them if they don't, like, look at you. Oh my God, look at how similar these fucking cards are. So you got one person up here, you got one person up here, you got the crowd down here, you got the crowd down here. Like, who seems, and then this bitch sitting on top, who seems to be the one that's in threat? The one who's by themselves, or the people who are fighting all together against one person? Like, that's not fair at all. That's not a fair fight to begin with at all. What the fuck? Oh, children. What are we going to do with you? Claiming you to be the monster when it seems like you're just trying to fight back. Like, of course you're going to fight back. What the fuck? Oh, God. The King of Wands. And then the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I swear, this person is getting money from you. Why is it all these pentacles showing up? 3 pentacles. 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, and now the 7 of Pentacles? Like, why? There's only fucking 6 cards here. Like, this isn't right. This isn't right. King of Wands, vision, honor, leadership, ultimate masculine. Oh, okay. So this is a masculine energy. Okay, this is a masculine energy. They're just, man, they think they know some shit. Or this high priestess is connected with this King of Wands. This is a really smitey person. This person really thinks like they got you, like they did you. Like, this person thinks they can do whatever they want, you know, like, ugh. Two of Swords in reverse with the King of Cups in reverse. Oh no. Indecision, dilemma, potential risk. Like, I feel like this was like your father, maybe? Ugh. Like, that's bad. King of Cups in reverse with the Two of Swords. Like, this king, I guess, felt like at one point in time they were up against the wall with you, and they just went, don't show me, I don't care, go away. And then when they open up their eyes, they're like, okay, thank God they're gone. Like, what the fuck? What kind of fucking person does that? Like, you know, I don't see, I don't know. You know, once out of my sight, out of mind. Like, I just heard this song, You Left Me Here Bleeding. But your eyes don't lie. Man, okay, so you went up to this person, okay, and you had the purest of intention at heart. Okay, you had no money, and they had your independence. Okay, and you went to them and you said, I need my independence back. I need the keys to my life. I need to get out of this frozen in time. You need to see me as a person. You need to address me as an adult. You need to see that I am who I am. You cannot keep doing this to me. And they just went, no, I'm never going to change my point of view. I'm never going to do anything. They close their eyes, they shut you out, and then they expect you just to walk away. And like, you weren't lying. Like, whatever it was that they decided that they were going to have some type of like ownership over you or something. Okay. I feel like you gave them that honor. You gave them the keys so then they could protect your life, and they manipulated it. Right. Which is, I mean, you get a lot, like now I'm getting like Bieber's mom, you know, Justin Bieber's mom, like she basically just sold her son to a bunch of pedophiles and then took all of his money. Like, you can say that that woman's great, but she sold her son. Her son should have never been where he was at the age when he was without her there. If that Biebs was my son, do you think I ever would have let him out of my sight? I would have been the worst mother in the world. I would have been like, You ain't going nowhere with Puff Daddy, okay, without me. Like, Puff, do you know Puff Daddy bought him a Lamborghini when he was like 13 years old? And he was like, yeah, P. Diddy bought me a Lamborghini, blah, blah, blah. Well, why was that motherfucker buying him a goddamn fucking... Oh, see, yo, they just cut my fucking... Yo, they just cut my shit. It was at that point in time when Diddy bought that Lamborghini that somebody should have noticed that fucking maybe Little Biebs was getting bum fucked, all right? Because you don't just buy a kid a fucking Lamborghini, okay? Like that, and then, you know, he's trying to get himself out of it now. He's trying to separate himself from what those people did, you know, who tried to say that they love him. Are you fucking kidding? They did not love him. They used him. They kept him frozen as a baby, and then as soon as he was grown up, like they're doing this to Mila Bobby Brown now. They're like mocking her and calling her all these names and saying she's aging really ugly and she should still be the kid. And she's like, I'm not a fucking kid. I started this when I was 10, and now she's in her 20s. I mean, she's fucking married. Like, you can't say that she's a kid. But with these, you know, child stars, they want frozen in time. I mean, as this point in time is the way that it looks with, you know, these actors, they're freezing everybody in time. They're like, they're de-aging people somehow. And like, well, however way they're doing it, and forever, whatever reason, forever young, you know, people want to be. I am aging as I get older, and age is something you earn. When you age, you are fucking living. You're aging. That's the whole point of life. You can't stay forever young. If you were supposed to stay forever young, you would fucking still be 20. No, bitch, you're supposed to be in your 60s. No, bitch, you're supposed to be in your 50s. Why does it matter what somebody else looks like in their 50s? Maybe they ate completely different than you. Maybe they actually took care of their skin, right? People think that, like, I mean, beauty, especially as you get older, you're buying it, you're Botoxing, you're doing something, when like really, no, you could just be some type of natural beauty that actually massages their skin every day, doesn't wash their face, doesn't put chemicals on their face, doesn't believe the consumerism on the bottle that says forever young. You know, there are people that actually try, like, do you know frankincense mixed with like castor oil and jojoba is a natural Botox for your face? It like naturally starts to fill in those wrinkles and those scars and those, you know, like all, like, there are natural products that you can use that, and when there's this person who wants the quick fix, you know, they want the nip tuck, they want to go in, they want to get something done, and they want to come out looking like a new person. That's not real. You can't do that. That's physically not real. Whatever the doctors do to you, your skin, okay, is not 20 years old. It's still 50 years old. Your elasticity is different. The way that you scar is going to be different. You're aging. Therefore, you're not as young as you used to be. So even surgery, I mean, surgery can't outlast you. Like, you will all of a sudden, next day, your skin is going to start to sag. It's going to take some time because of, you know, what you just fucking put yourself through for no reason at all. Okay. And goddamn, and honestly, anesthesia can fucking kill you, and people put themselves under the knife, you know, to do things that they can naturally do. And if they really loved their body, they wouldn't abuse it, nor try to stay something that they, honestly, time shows them they can never stay. So why they're trying to outlast time, why are they, you know, whatever reason that they're trying to do this, okay, the time continuum is done. They're being forced to age. They're going to just suddenly wake up, and they're going to be the age that they fucking are on their license, and they can't be 20 years younger anymore. They can't be 30 years younger anymore. And you're going to wake up, and guess what? Suddenly you are 50, because you can't be 5 years old in their mind anymore. You have to be your age. So this person's suddenly going to look at you like, holy fuck, I really fucking massacred you. Like, I kept you something. Yeah, you fucking did. And then it's going to show on them. Okay, it's going to show on them by trying to do this to you, by trying to keep you a child, is actually physically what they're trying to do with magic, with spiritual manipulation, which is absolutely insane. Okay, so it's like, oh my God, they're doing to you what they actually want to be doing to themselves. So when they snap out of this, and when you drop this and you suddenly become the age that you actually are, okay, you might, turn gray overnight. You might suddenly, age in a sense where you now jump to your age. Because if you are kind of looking forever young, but not really meaning to, it might be because of what these people are doing. I'm just saying, honestly, I saw my ex-boyfriend once. Okay, so my cherry popper. Literally, this is my cherry popper. I still talk to him. Fuck it. 100 years later, oh my God, if I called him right now, he would laugh his ass off. Oh my God. Okay, so my cherry popper, he comes in and out of my life maybe every like 10 years or so. And the last time I saw him, I messaged him, we talked. It was like maybe 5 years ago. And he was doing so well. And I was like, fucking good for you, man. Like, he had such a bad time in his 30s. Like, he did not have a good time in his 30s. And so, we definitely had a few nice long chats and stuff about life. And after I hung up the phone with him the last time, I found him on Facebook because I thought, oh my God, I got to see what he's doing. Because I always check in on him. I do. I'm always going to love him. He's my cherry popper. You always remember your first, not your second, not your third, only your first. And he aged. Oh my God. Oh my God. I was like, oh, I was so proud of him. I was so proud of him because it was like the last time we spoke, I have magical powers. And the last time we spoke, it was like he was done being the single man. He was with this girl for a while and he was finally like, all right, wait, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it all. I'm going to finally jump in again because he jumped in, he got burned. Okay. And when you get burned in a relationship, it's really hard for you to jump again. But he jumped and age has suited him so well. I look at him and I'm like, fuck. Like you did it. Like you aged. Like you finally took the baby face off and you became a man. Like he became a man. And it was like he got married, he bought a house, and he did it. And he did something that he swore he was never gonna do because of what the first woman did to him. And like, I was like, dude, I don't blame you. Like, I don't blame if you never touch a woman again in that respect, of like never wanting to walk down the aisle again. Like, it makes sense, but people can't stay forever young. Like, they have to suddenly decide, okay, I am in my 40s or I am in my 50s and this is it. If I don't do something now, I'm never going to, because anything, like, you have to decide when you want to age. Now, if this time continuum is going to let you go, okay, and you are going to age in people's minds and you are suddenly going to be who you truly are on your birth certificate from birth, then something massively is going to change. Okay, because you will step into your adult pants. Even though you've been in adult pants for fucking however way long, it doesn't mean in everybody's mind you've been. Okay, they can still see you massively as a fucking child, right? Wow, cool. Knight of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles. Honestly, I kind of feel like sometimes things take time. Okay, we kind of dance around with the idea of suddenly planting ourselves in something that's going to change us and put us into a totally different position than what we've been in this whole time. Yeah. Huge boost up. Huge. This is just not going to happen anymore. I'm going to switch decks. I feel like somebody's going to try and stop this from happening as per usual. But just because they try to stop it, it doesn't mean that they're going to fucking get anywhere. All right, here we go. Okay, so this next message, sorry, it like kind of took me a little while to get the message because someone's just continually interrupting me. So this all has to do with pentacles, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pentacles, and a Queen of Cups in reverse, and the moon. Okay, like, okay, here we go. Here's a humdinger for you. So we have this Queen of Crystals on the top, okay? And she is totally in limbo. She has absolutely no control over what is going to happen next, okay? What is going to happen next is beyond her control because she wants to see you fall, okay? She wants to see you broke, and I don't know, it's just something that gets her off for some reason, to see you hurting, to see you, be manipulated and not have money at your disposal, okay? She wants to Five of Pentacles you, but it's Five of Pentacles in reverse. She can't. Okay. And this actually makes her upset that she has to physically give you something. I don't know what she took from you, and I don't know what she's in control of, but she has to physically give you something. And right now, she's not doing it. She's holding back. Okay. She's holding back. And what she doesn't understand is it doesn't matter how long she holds back. She has to give it to you. She has to. She just thinks she doesn't have to right now because she's in her, she's on her throne, right? She's showing white knuckles. She believes that she's got power when she doesn't. And this is from somebody you know, okay? Somebody has given this feminine energy power. Okay. And now this power is being taken away from her, and she's blaming, she needs to blame the person that originally gave her the power to begin with, because it's somebody who has a connection with you. I don't think she is connected to you. I think she's an outside connection. I think all she wants is money. Okay. And that's all, it's all she thinks about. It's all she wants. It's the only thing that's inside of her is money. She doesn't care about anything else. Okay. So much so that like she's actually trying to summon this money away from you. All right. And it's worked, but we get into the Two of Pentacles here, where now it's at a standstill. Okay. Now something has to be given. Okay. And once that fucking butterfly flaps its wings one time, she's going to have to give it all back. It's just, it's like, honestly, she hasn't been able to spend it. Okay. And oh, look at that. The sun on the bottom of the deck trying to block the sun. Okay. And I'm going to put the sun over top of the moon because we're not being illusioned. You're not going to be illusioned by this anymore. And then look at that. The Five of Daggers. Like, oh, this is going to hurt them like a motherfucker to see you walk away with this. Okay. It's something they really thought they beat you at. Like, they really thought that they pulled a fast one on you. Even though, okay, that they weren't going to be able to keep it forever. Knight of Cups in reverse. They know that they were taking away something. That's all they were doing. They were taking it away, and it was only going to be a matter of time, okay, until you found your way back to it. And look at that, Terror of Cups. They really think that they don't have to give it back to you, okay? And then there's the World. It's done. It's fucking done, son. That's the end. Okay, I told you, the time continuum is done. And it's done for multiple people under multiple caps of, bad energy. Okay, it's not for everybody, but it's for some people that it resonates with. Right? Just because they think Five of Bones, even this, just because you think you bury a body doesn't mean that somebody doesn't go digging it up. Right? Every time you think you can bury something, it rises from the dead. Look at this shit. Oh my God, I could fucking lie if I tried. Literally, as I say, they can try to bury the body all they want, but it's gonna fucking rise out of the ground, bitches. Okay? Because it's not gonna stay a fucking secret. They can't keep this shit in the dark. They're fucking stupid to think that if they've stolen something, it's going to forever stay in the dark. Like, I mean, if they were stupid enough to steal it, then they're going to be stupid enough to be able to lose it, because you shouldn't have to steal anything. You should be able to manifest it on your own. And if you steal it, then someone's going to come back to claim what's theirs. Have you ever seen The Fog? Okay, those pirates come back even fucking years later to claim what's theirs, to claim their gold, because somebody was sitting on it. Some priest was sitting on it. Okay, fuck you. I don't care how high and mighty you are. Guess what? The emperor, this is someone's finally becoming the emperor again. You deserve this. Okay? This woman has kept this from you. And she wanted to see you broke. I mean, clearly this money was going to financially really help you, okay? And she knew she had to give it to you eventually. So by holding it back, you're holding back the inevitable of something that was going to happen no matter what. So she's just a bitch. That's just a fucking nasty move from a nasty person, which means, what do you think happens to her now? Like, she decides to play nasty bitch, right? Then the universe might just decide to play nasty bitch back. Like, for no reason. I don't see any fucking reason here that they would take something from you and not give it back, knowing that somebody was going to dig their shit up eventually, knowing that people do go looking for things that were stolen. Right? Especially when you've got that kind of like higher frequency and you know that something's been taken from you, because you have that sense of knowing, and because you can connect with spirit, then you know that this has been something that's been taken from you for a long time. Okay, this didn't just start yesterday. Okay, but the sun overpowers the moon on this reading, big time. The sun and the moon. How long was mine? Ooh, half an hour. Let's see. What else? What does spirit have to say on this kind of gloomy day? Aw, the sun. Yeah. What's the sun gonna say? Sitting there with old Toby. There's fate. There's the moon again. Emperor in reverse. With the star. So, like, I almost feel like it's a possibility that this emperor is about to meet his fate. Okay? And I don't think it's a good one. Let's see here. 4 of Wands with the 10 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they're calling him out. Someone's calling somebody out for a 4 of Wands. Something to do with Leo and Saturn. A contract? Somebody they are married to? An emperor? With the star, something they're connected to that they expose as happy, okay, has met their fate, has made their it's like they've met their match, because this emperor is actually very much in reverse. Therefore, it's not what you think it is. Like, just because people are married and they can pose in a picture with a smile on the face doesn't mean that they're actually happy, okay? I try to tell people this. 3 of Cups. And there it is. Fucking Venus with Scorpio. So a contract death. Because these people are posing as a married couple, but really they're just friends. Really, they're just more friend than foe, but they're not actually like together. So whatever this emperor is doing, okay, this person that he's attached to, 6 of Swords in reverse, he is not going anywhere. This emperor is not going anywhere. The Tower. Fucking bada boom, bada bing. Here we go. This bitch is going down. Tower's coming down on some type of relationship that this emperor is in. Okay. It's just a mask. It's just like a facade, you know, it's a mirage. You know, and this is where I'm getting like somebody hiding behind a family, really, like they're a massive drug dealer, they're some type of con artist, and they just hide behind their family. You know, they look like the mom and dad and a happy couple, but really it's just somebody really just wants to make a lot of money, and they hide behind their connection and their kids. Okay, but I mean, like, I'm sorry, but like, you don't think cops are smarter than that, right? You don't think that they haven't fucking, you know, seen people hide behind marriages before? Fucking course they have. Marriage doesn't mean shit, right? A marriage is just a contract, okay? That's all it is. It's just a fucking contract people hide behind for the most part, okay? So it's coming down, okay? Now we've got Mercury with Libra, okay? So Mercury would be communication. Someone's going to find out something. It could be this person that they're hiding behind in a relationship. They find out, like, this is what you've been fucking doing behind my back. It's like the part of American Gangster. I don't think she really, like, this whole time, his wife doesn't know what he's doing. And when she goes out and buys those fur jackets and shit, he doesn't want to wear them. He doesn't want to put them on, but he still puts it on. That's what puts him on the radar, right? Because he's trying to impress his wife. The thing that he's hiding behind, and it gets him busted. That's how Russell Crowe figures it out. He's like, who the fuck goes to a fucking boxing fight wearing a fucking $100,000 fucking imported, African fucking suit, right? Like, no, you just don't. People have money to walk around like that. 8 of Cups in reverse. With the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Damn, I'm telling you, they might. Okay, so, I don't know why you have to know this. Clearly, there is somebody around you that's crooked. Okay, they're crooked. And maybe they were your ex or something like that. Okay, and you were like, you know what they were doing back then, but you don't know that they're still doing it now. Okay, maybe you think they walked away from it because they have a family now. No. They didn't. They're just as crooked as they were when they were dating you, if that's the case, if they were dating you or when you knew them. Okay, this could be your friend. I think possibly it's possible that you're married, that somebody that you know is married to them. Okay, and it's just like, are you fucking kidding me? That guy doesn't have a heart. That guy doesn't get married because he loves. He gets married so then he can hide. Okay, and he's met his fate. This woman, this Queen of Pentacles, doesn't know. Okay, like for instance, like my sister's ex-husband, massive drug dealer, but his wife or his girlfriend and 2 kids does not know how crooked he is. Okay, and just because he has 2 kids, just because he's got some little biddy at home that looks like a fucking, wouldn't hurt a fly and has a clean record, okay, she doesn't know anything that he does. She has no fucking idea how crooked he is. And the reason why I know that is because there's no fucking way that somebody would be making the money that he's still making with the fronted companies that he has. He's made it obvious. He makes it too obvious. His lifestyle is too obvious. Okay. I even feel like, I kind of feel like when I think about my sister's ex-husband, I think a lot of Shane Vendrell. Okay. So it's this character in The Shield who they ripped the Armenian mob off, okay, but Shane is a police officer, okay, and his girlfriend is a real estate agent, okay. So when they get this Armenian money, okay, Shane's got all this like expendable cash, but they're like, you can't spend that cash. But then Shane's like, well, everything's accounted for, like down to the penny. But that's the problem. Everything's accounted for down to the penny, not even leaving him enough money to do groceries. Therefore, they're going to figure out that he has stolen money because his paychecks aren't enough or just on the break of being enough to cover the bills, but not to be able to cover anything else. Okay. So if there is somebody that's overspending cash and it can't be accounted for because the credit cards are maxed and everything this person brings in, okay, is accounted for in stock, they're fucked. I mean, you think you're not going to be audited, or you think you're not going to be targeted, or you think that no one's watching you, but I mean, somebody dirty is always going to beat somebody dirty. And like Emperor in reverse, this guy stinks. Okay, he stinks and he's met his fate. Okay, there's the Queen of Wands and the Devil. Lucifer himself has risen from the goddamn grave to put this motherfucker in check. Can't make this up if I try. Look at him. Rising from the grave. Okay? Like, something is just not gonna work out the way this person thinks it's going to. I mean, everybody knows if you're breaking the law, okay, you only have a certain amount of time to do it. People that abuse roles and do illegal activities for far too long because they're too lazy to actually go out and make money the correct way, right? Because now they're a whore and they're getting it the way that they want to by literally spreading their legs and doing whatever they can to get it. I mean, those people eventually they burn out. You know, they do get caught. They get lazy. They get frustrated. They start not to care anymore, right? They think they're protected, so they're not watching what they should be, right? They start meeting in way too public places and, you know, because they're not watching. This person isn't watching anymore. They think that everybody is their friend. They think everybody has their back. They think this relationship is perfect. You know, they've duped everybody. Nobody can figure them out. Dumb. This person is dumb. Star in reverse now. The connections that they think they have with people are not really as tight as what they think that they are. Okay, when he's the one that's going to end up walking away with all the money and his friends have nothing, who do you think those friends are going to turn on? They're going to turn on the person that leaves them with no money. Right? Queen of Cups in reverse. All the queens have shown up in reverse, minus the Queen of Wands that's going to work with Lucifer to get rid of them. But the Queen of Pentacles came up in reverse and the Queen of Cups came up in reverse. This person that they're connected to has no fucking idea what they're doing. And I don't even really think likes them. I think maybe they just wanted kids. Maybe they just, you know, they just wanted a nice quiet life and they chose a fucking drug dealer that was never home. Six of Pentacles. Ooh. With the Five of Cups. Page of Wands, Temperance, King of Wands in reverse. I kind of feel like this person is just going to book it on them. And they're going to leave this person that they're married to or whatever all alone with the kids. Because it was never about the family with the kids. It was always about them getting, you know, their rocks off, their money, doing whatever they wanted to do. Like, I mean, I was like, as soon as I found out that my sister's ex-husband had kids, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, you know, that motherfucker, like, he deals drugs on the regular. And he's hiding behind two kids. There's even a postal office on one of his properties. Postal office. Like, you think you can go deliver mail? Like, honey, you don't know how much mail is coming to that guy's property. All he does is get complaints too, because it's never open, because it's another front. It's another front. It's just another thing that can make him look like he's something that he's not. Okay, time is fucking up, man. Time is up. You can hide as much as you want, but this King of Wands is going under. All right, they're going under. They've had their position for too long. It was a Page of Wands position. It never should have done anything to begin with. Like, they resurrected the goddamn devil to come onto earth to take this person away. Like, you know, the devil punishes evil people. That's what he does. He doesn't go after innocent people. He punishes evil. Someone's got to be the warden in the jail with all these idiots, you know, like, they resurrected this motherfucker from the grave. So ain't gonna end too well for them. All right. Libra watching. What up, Mel? 45:54 on the clock. That's a mirror. So time continuing up on this Emperor in reverse. Fuck this guy. Honestly, you want to live a lie? It's going to blow up in your face one day. I'm just saying. Do whatever you want to do, but there are consequences to one's actions. Sometimes, all right? For every action, there is a reaction. Okay. I think I can do, I'm going to do one more reading and then I think I'm going to call it quits. Well, this energy, I did so much shit yesterday. Oh my God, I'm so tired today. I had to get so much done yesterday. Running scared in reverse. Haven't had that card come out for a while. Somebody, obviously, there goes the nose. Somebody was scaring you, and they're not scaring you anymore. Woo! Oh my God, Spirit is amazing. Oh my God, look at this. Okay, running scared in reverse. Okay, with private property, with sickness. Okay. With the moon, and then we have Blair Witch in reverse, social media in reverse, but that doesn't really have to be in reverse, and then the fucking scarecrow. Literally, the scarecrow came out. So you are not running away from somebody. You had somebody on your fucking tail that was making you run like a motherfucker. Okay, just like the Blair Witch does to those poor fucking people in the woods. Just like terrifying them. This person, you had somebody terrifying you. Okay, because you couldn't see or they couldn't respect your boundaries, your private property, because they were sick. They wanted to get in your mind. They wanted to know everything about you. Okay, this person breached boundaries, and that's why you kept running, because as long as you were running, it's like it couldn't catch you. Okay, the Blair Witch couldn't catch you as long as you were running. Okay, but it was getting this person off to see all the things that you were doing. Okay, so this social media has shut this person down. I don't know if you have posted something that has finally shut them down, but they are not fucking with you anymore. Okay, they have officially been scared off. You've officially scared somebody off, or Spirit has scared them off. That's the thing. Like, we had this woman call our vehicle in. This woman has been doing so much spiritual work against my sister and I for her own sexual gratifications. And she called the cops and said that my sister's vehicle wasn't registered. So I got pulled over yesterday for like the second time already. And cops let me go because everything's registered and the vehicle is perfectly fine. And they were looking for my sister. And so my sister went to the cop station and said that she was being harassed. It's official. She has officially put out a harassment towards this person. This person has to stay the fuck away from us from now on. And there's been a flag. So if she even calls about any one of us, or if anybody calls, that is, I mean, if it even looks suspicious, I mean, police have to notify us now if anything comes in, because this person is so suspicious of what they're doing that now they've been put on the suspicious act because they're trying to put us on the suspicious act, right? So they're trying to make us look like we're doing something when they're the ones that are purposely attacking, trying to do something to hurt General Pop when they're sick. They're sick and they're twisted. And guess what? People who are sick and twisted need to get taken care of. Okay, they're the ones that need to get locked away. They're the ones that need to go running scared, not you. Okay, so you officially scared somebody off. And whatever it was, maybe you do tarot, maybe you make videos, maybe you post things. It's official. You have officially scared this person into, like, I honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they shit their pants when you expose something. Look at this. Lightning. Like, you did something to them, and it scared the shit out of them, because I think it made them realize how delusional they really are, and that why they're coming after you, why they can't just respect your boundaries, why they had to breach and come and fuck with you and make you run around and make you scared. Okay. You might have appeared in their dreams. Okay. And if you did, you revealed a prophecy to them and you told them that if they continued to do this, they were going to get frozen. Something was going to happen to them. And all their shit that they were saying about you was eventually going to be exposed, okay? Because they're taking the law into their own hands. They're acting like the law. They're acting like they're allowed to do and say and fucking fuck around with anybody's life they want because they're a concerned citizen. They're a worried citizen, okay? You're breaking the law in some way and they need to let the police know, okay? If they were a fucking cop or they wanted to be a cop, they should have went to the fucking academy because guess what? You can't just play cop. You want to be a cop, you got to actually fucking be a cop, okay? So it's the path in reverse. This person's, whatever path they went down, okay, they are in huge regret of it now because they are trying to turn around and run the other way and they cannot undo what they've already done, okay? The miss in reverse, this person did not see this coming. This person did not see because the mist is about the government doing all these experiments to open up another dimension and not respecting that sometimes those dimensions need to stay closed. Okay, because things come through and things happen that hurt innocent people. Okay, so there's the 4-leaf clover sitting in my hand. Okay, because now I'm feeling like you were a part of their little experiment and it really went wrong. Okay, because they did something to you and they, scaring you, them putting this fear into you is right there. I feel like you could press charges against this person for what they did. Okay, spiritual warfare or not, taking the law into their own hands and just deciding that they're going to just make all these phone calls and try to rip your life apart from you doesn't go unanswered and undone. Okay, so I feel like this person does not understand what crying wolf really is, and you want to act like you can do something like that, then you have to be able to take the consequences if whatever it is that you decide to go give the police is actually wrong, right? Because what she did now, it means no credit. I can actually physically sue the police for what they did to me and how they pulled me over yesterday for absolutely no reason, because they can't just pull you over. They have no right. I wasn't doing anything. Okay. And then they had to make up this excuse. And then it was like apology after, sorry, ma'am. We're so sorry, ma'am. We're so sorry. I know that I was targeted, but it wasn't me targeted. It was actually my sister. Okay. And her vehicle that was targeted. So by pulling me over, it was like, that was the end. That was the end. They can't do it again. That was their one chance to try to play out this sickness in this woman's mind that my sister is out there trying to hurt the general public. They only had one chance, and they can't do it again. I mean, when the cops, when they come to raid you, they can only do it once, and then that's it. And they don't have the chance to do it again. And they know it. They have their one chance. And if that doesn't work out, they have to fucking leave you alone. And they need way more evidence to come and hurt you. So therefore, whatever this woman told these cops to get my sister's vehicle pulled over, okay, they used all their energy up. That's it. They can't do it again. So she can't call in again. They know they have to leave us alone. That's it. They had their one chance. They played their one life. They don't get any more lives. That's it. Okay. So that's why the ongoing continuum of this time capsule is done. Okay. They can't. And that's what we said about the car. And that's why she went to the cop station, because she was like, this is over with. You cannot harass me again. If you do, I will press charges against your department. There is absolutely no reason. My sister has a clean record. There's absolutely no reason to get her pulled over. The car is registered. At this point, it's harassment. They have no right to do it. They have no right to be fucking with you at all. No right. And yet they're trying to. So that's where the universe turns around and look at, yes, of course, like this is on schedule. This is on topic. Like, yes, like this is all going down. Okay. This person, whoever is trying to fuck with you, I mean, it's going to their roof now. They want to go act like Krampus and land on your roof and fucking shit a giant fucking diarrhea all over your fucking life and try to end it. Guess what? Krampus knows where you live and can just jump back over and do the exact same thing to you, because what goes around comes around, right? Accusations. Like, I can't make this up. Somebody accused you of something, and it's not going to stand up. It's not, they can't do it. You know what I mean? They can't charge you with something that you didn't do. Okay? So they're going to get their one chance to come and try to prove that what this person said is true, because I feel like cops, they have to sometimes, follow through on a tip. Okay, so this person could have done exactly what they did to me and just called the cops and gave them a tip. Okay, they can't give any more tips. They can't give any more tips because your name's been cleared. Your name, the book of answers. Look at this. I can't fucking lie if I tried. Like, the cops have the answer on you. So now they're going to turn and the camera's going to go on them. And they're going to go, why are you targeting innocent people? Why are you trying to get people in trouble? Because you know that's obstruction of justice. You can't go out and say that somebody's doing something for a fact when in fact they're not. You just obstructed justice. You just took up time of a valuable time of police, resources, and money to try to claim that you were a bad person when none of it was true. So now that person has to account for all that time, all that money, and all that effort for something that they deemed you were doing for real. Like, fucking just such dumb people. Like, you want to act like you've got nothing to do? Universe might just give you something to do there, little girl, instead of going and fucking with other people. And I mean, hopefully, officially putting the police on radar with this woman that just won't stop harassing us finally shuts her up, finally just gets her to turn around and walk away and go and live your fucking pathetic, imperfective life and leave people alone that don't like you. I don't understand why people, I mean, when you tell somebody you don't like them, okay, you're telling them to leave you alone, okay? Why they keep coming back for more? It's like they're trying to torture themselves, all right, by constantly watching you. Like, I have a stalker right now that just won't go away, and they think that I don't know that they're under private accounts and different accounts that say they're bullshit, but they're saying the same thing and they're acting the same way, which means I know it's the same people. It's not dumb. Like, I'm not dumb, you know, like, people can't just jump into new roles, okay, to stalk you. You're going to know these things, these people's behavior, because they're going to be just like this other person, you know, like, honestly, I had this one person in my Instagram the other day, and they messaged me and they go, can you teach me how to do witchcraft? I was like, I'm sorry. Do you think this is my first rodeo? Do you want me to give you some type of information that you could hurt somebody or do something, and then you can turn the camera around on me and say that I'm doing something? No, I will not teach you witchcraft. What the fuck is wrong with you? Witchcraft is something you learn on your own. I don't really even follow witches that do witchcraft online and like teach people spells, because like, it's not like, spells are not, magic is not to be used that way. Like, I don't know, man. There's this one chick on the internet. She puts up readings all the time about how you can fuck people over. And I just think to myself, like, how dare you? Like, how dare you? How dare you put this shit up? Like, you're a fucking mockery to witches. Putting up hex spells and shit, how to hurt your enemies. Why would I want to hurt my enemies? So I can become just like them? I can become the enemy by hurting them, by putting them in some lemon and crushing garlic all over them with fucking hot peppers and rubbing it into their body so then they burn and they hurt. Like, do you think I would do that? I wouldn't even do that to my biggest enemy. Like, why would you do that? Like, why would you teach people how to hurt people? That's just hurt people, hurting people more, like, oh, like the internet is just so shallow. Like, why? I just don't understand why you would want to spread so much hate on such an already hate-felt platform. Here you are teaching women how to hurt people even more. Like, fuck you. I hope they get hurt every day by random strangers from teaching these people how to do these things, Like, goes around fucking comes around. Like, you think the world's going to treat you good while you're literally giving instructions on how to fuck people over? Like, I don't care if somebody's hurt you. It's called karma will fucking get them. Justice will find them. You are not justice. You are not here to hurt people. Okay, final reading. Oh, yeah, my sister's home. Hold on one second. I gotta pull my pants up here. I just needed the heat in my room. All right, Page of Wands, a message. Okay, last message. Last message from the Page of Wands, literally. Okay, what's the message, Page? Here we go. 2 more wands came out. 5 of Wands in reverse with the Ace of Wands. Yo, yo, yo. Look at all this blood red. Woo. Those are the 3 cards down. Okay, so there is a new beginning. Okay, like I said, time continuum is done. Okay, a new beginning is on the horizon for somebody in the collective. There has been some very unnecessary opinions that have been put out about you, okay, from previous partnerships. Okay, we all know how that goes. Okay, you have partnerships around you that you have exited from that have anxiety towards you. Okay, because they have built these very strong opinions about you in the public, and these partnerships are breaking down. Okay, Page of Coins in reverse, an offer. Something is going to get taken away from them, so when it gets given to you. Okay, so there's going to be, you're going to find out who has been spreading rumors about you. Okay, this is what this message is about. Okay, by this I'm calling the Dawn the King of Wands, because he actually is the King of Wands in this deck, but like he looks like the King of Wands just looking at him. But this guy, okay, is going to come and tell you about what this person's opinion has done to relationships around you. Okay, because I do feel like there could be this part of anxiety that's inside of you about something that has been said about you, but nobody has offered to tell you about what this person said. So you know that something's been said, but you don't know what it is. Okay, there is the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. So this person's opinion about you took money and stability away from you. Okay, King of Coins in reverse. They took a partnership away from you. Okay, you were with somebody, and this strong, opinionated Page of Coins decided to break your relationship in half. I don't know what sudden change. Look at that. Like, I don't know if you were with somebody and then they just suddenly turned on you. It was because of this person. Give me this strong, opinionated... Whoa. Okay. Give me this strong, opinionated person, please, Spirit. Oh, are you kidding? Fucking 4 of Cups, boredom. Boredom caverns over here with the Knight of Swords in reverse. Fucking liar. An opponent. Battle an opponent. Somebody who just wanted to fight you. They had nothing else to do, and they just wanted to hurt you. Not a good enough reason to hurt somebody. There's the Devil. With the Ace of Coins. And then the 10 of Wands in reverse. All right, here we go. So, okay, yeah, okay. Look at how these cards kind of play out. This is really peculiar to me. You tell me, but okay. So we've got this burden card, okay, and it's like if you see it upright, it's easier to look at upright, but it's like a coffin being lowered, and then you see that hand. Okay, the coffin's being lowered. Actually, isn't it on somebody's back? Yeah. Oh my god, my nose has got so itchy. Fuck. Okay. So, see how he's carrying the coffin on his back, okay? But there's still that thing kind of holding it up or whatever, okay? It's in reverse, okay? Now look at the devil. I see how his hands and the strings going down into the city. And then you have this ace of coins here, and he's just standing there reading a paper. Nothing in his hands at all. So I feel like this is for you. This is where you're going next, where they, by taking your stability away from you, okay, they took a king of cups away, or a king of coins away from you, okay? Somebody that had some money, okay, they were supposed to give you stability, and they took that king of coins away from you, which took the stability away from you, okay, which put this burden on your back, because you all know what happens when you don't have money. You end up carrying a burden like you have never felt before when you are broke, okay? So that burden gets lifted and it gets taken off of you, and you begin to become in control of these new beginnings once again, to the point where nothing's in your hand but a newspaper, and it's almost going to be nothing's in your hand but money. Whereas before, I mean, that's how you were walking. You couldn't even stand up straight, right? You had the biggest burden on your back. Like you could have scoliosis by now, okay? Because what time does, it can mutilate your body for what people make you carry, okay? Because they don't want to take responsibility for something, because this person was bored and they wanted to lie and they wanted to battle you. They wanted to take something away from you, and they did it. Okay, and that has, I mean, the anxiety that has come over you because of this is, I mean, people don't know what anxiety is. They think anxiety, is, what am I going to wear today? What if I get stuck in traffic? What if I run out of gas because I'm too dumb to fill up my tank when E comes? I'm just going to push it. People think that that's what anxiety is. People don't know that anxiety really is like, am I going to have enough food to eat? Am I going to have my bills paid? Am I going to be able to buy a new pair of shoes because this one already has holes in it and I'm not going to be able to wear them for much longer? People don't know what anxiety is, okay? They think they do. And they think because they're bored and they can just throw you into a tornado because they've never known what it's like to not be able to pay their bills. They've never known what it's like to be broke. They have no idea what it's like to walk with something like this. Because if they did know, they would never do it to another person. Ever. You just wouldn't. You wouldn't put a burden on somebody's back that didn't deserve it. You wouldn't go and lie and take a partner away from somebody because you were bored and you had nothing else to do. Why would you do that? Normal people wouldn't. But other people who are hurting, that have nothing to do, that are sitting on their computers and they want to lie and they're really good at lying, so they think they can control your life, took a partner away from you like that. Okay, so it could have been like a new witch or new magic or new something, somebody who had, their voice was heard, okay? And when they went to this King of Pentacles and they said something about you, it changed their reaction to you instantly. Which, I mean, I kind of mean like, fuck them for believing this insecure narcissist energy. But, I mean, look at this, a holiday. You're going on a holiday soon. And even if you don't fly, even if you don't go far, doesn't matter. You're still going on a holiday. Okay, look at this gossip, Page of Swords. That's all they did. They gossiped about you. And that gossip is all in reverse now because it's all coming back around. Okay, there's temperance, negotiation, balance. So honestly, I really feel like a huge balance has happened, okay, with you and this King of Pentacles, right? And I think now that this king knows that this person, it was all a lie, and that they were honestly systematically controlled by somebody who really made it seem like they knew what they were talking about. But I kind of feel like maybe you guys were supposed to break up anyways, but it doesn't mean they had to take the money away from you. Like, by taking the stability away from you hurts you even more. So I don't know if this person's coming back around. I don't know if it's just to say that you were stolen from, hi, Diane. All right. Like, that something was taken from you. Okay. It's like, it's that, right? It's like, that this relationship didn't have to go the way that it did, and they didn't have to steal everything from you. Right. So it's because it was third party manipulated. They stole everything from you like a coward and left you in some of the most brutal, burdensome times of your life. Okay. And then look at this. 7 of Pentacles, potential for success. Whatever this money is that they're going to give you, or the universe is going to give you, you grow quite quickly. Okay. It's like you narrow in on something, and then you start shooting for it. You start trying for it, and it works. Okay. This could be like you've never held a gun before, and you all of a sudden hold a gun and take your first shot and you hit bullseye, right? Sometimes we are just destined to go down a path and nail our destinies, just nail it. And it comes out of us so naturally, because we were always supposed to do it. Okay. It's only been held back from you. Okay. So whatever this, if the King of Pentacles honestly could have been you. They could have held back your own ability to become your own king of your own stability by imbalancing you in some way. Time continuum up. 11155 on the clock. This couldn't be more divine if I tried. Okay, 111. Look at Magician on the bottom. This magician, this person that chose to play you like this, oof. Time will tell where they go. All right. We don't even need to worry about that shit. Brush it off, dust it away. They can go away now and take their dirty, nasty little tricks with them, because they've been busted. All right. Okay, that's it for this reading. FYI, might come on later though. Okay, this was the time continuum done. It's over with. It's not happening anymore. Now, I might go live later for collective reads. Okay, although this was collective read, it also is general, because it is hitting such a large degree of people and magnitude of people that have been stuck in these time continuums, just overlapping and never truly being able to become what they deserve to be and what time has given them, So I believe, I think it's still pretty early, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to come back on in like a few hours. So watch for me in a few hours. If not, I'll be back tomorrow. Okay. Have a good one, and all donations greatly appreciated. Mwah! Good day, good night, good evening, and I will see you soon. See ya. Bye, Diane.